What's going on, guys? Back for another video today, and today we're going to be doing a tier list video on the 2020 or just quarterbacks in general. They're going to have some backups in here, and I'm going to tier them how the best I got. You guys can also down below tell me what your opinion is. Um, Also, just to point out, um, if you don't like what my opinion is, and if you think I got a low IQ or don't know, I don't watch games, well, you're wrong. I do. You know. Um, let's say, okay, I could say this. When it comes to Packer games, you can't say that because I've watched every game, not every play, but I've watched pretty much every game, at least over again if I haven't already seen every play. But I am a big Packers fan, so don't expect me to know everything about every team, but I'm going to do this the best I can, and let's see what we got here. So, first quarter. Okay, I didn't make this list. So the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to base it off of how these guys are going to play this year, not just their whole career. How I feel like they're going to play this year. I think I'm going to put them at borderline elite. The reason why is I could see him be put in the same role. I hope he does do better this year than last year. I do think he will do better than last year. But the defense is going to be the big part of this team, especially because we didn't really upgrade anything on offense. Yeah, we brought in Devin Funches and then, replace Balaga with Decker, but that's the only two upgrades we kind of did, and it's not bad. But I think he's just going to be another one of those years that he's getting older. He's not what he used to be, but he could still do what he used to do. So don't always take that, anything. Andy Dalton, he's going to be a backup. I'm just going to put backup solely in the backup spot because there's no chance of him starting. He's going to be a backup for the Cowboys, and that's pretty much it. Simple as that. Baker Mayfield, I'm going to put him in improved star. I know a lot of people hate on the Browns and hate on Baker Mayfield, but I believe in him. I think he can do something great. I don't think I'll ever see him borderline elite or elite. I can maybe see him at max start, but hey, I'm excited to see what happens with him. We'll just have to see what happens. Had some bad years last year. Wasn't the greatest year for him, but hopefully he can improve this year. He got the targets. He got Odell. He got Landry. He got a Joku, So it's going to be exciting to see what he does. He has a good offensive line. I think drafted their first pick, I think, was an offensive lineman, I'm pretty sure. And it'd be great to see what he's going to be. Big Ben, I think at this point, sorry to say it, but I think Big Ben is he's going to have an average season. After that injury, it might, bring him down a lot, At the age that he's at getting, I think it was a knee injury, I think it was, and how old he is, it might affect him playing wise. And I want to see what happens, and hopefully Pittsburgh can do something. I want to see what that team can do this year. They're a sneaky team, I say, in the AFC. Brian Hoyer, he's just dog shit. I'm not even going to put him in the backup spot. I'm not saying he's the worst quarterback. I would say there is worse quarterbacks out there, but he's not worth a starting job. Listen to him. Cam Newton, serviceable. I'll say serviceable. I think he can go in maybe I think the favorite for him right now is New England. So, because that's the only really free agent that I see him going. Or a free agent spot I can see him going to. But we'll just have to see, see if he can turn into his old form. I don't know. Wentz, I'm going to put him in average. Wentz has those games where he's up here, and he also has those games where he's down here, and then obviously right here. But I'm going to put him right here for now because I have no idea how Wentz is going to do this year. He's really injury prone. That's why they drafted Jalen Hurts. I could see that, and they said they're going to use both of them this year, so at least you got a young quarterback sitting behind him just in case if this goes wrong. You got a backup plan, so that's good for them. Case Keenum. I think he's served. I think he's. I think he's served. I think. Yeah. What team did he sign with? I'll probably remember at one point, but whatever team he signed with, I don't think he's a starter. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. But Case Keenum is a guy that I can see. He's a guy that's always been one of those role kind of players. Like if you look on NBA wise, he's always been one of those players that just like go around team to team, kind of like a Brian Hoyer, but I'd say better than a Brian Hoyer. Sorry, I'm trying to find where he is, but anyway, I think whatever team he went to, I hate how I'm still scrolling down this and it's still not showing me anything. Alright, I don't know. If you guys know what team, I'm not really sure. Like I don't pay a lot of attention to a lot of the other quarterbacks or a lot of other decent quarterbacks. Like Case Keenum to me, I don't really pay attention to because, in my opinion, he's not the greatest quarterback, but he can get the job done, in my opinion. I'll put him as backup. I think that's Matt Moore. That could be Matt Moore. Didn't Matt Moore wear number 8? I'm not positive. You guys can tell me in the comments who that is. But yeah, I just think he's a backup quarterback. The match. It's between here with Dak Prescott. I think if I would have to put Dak Prescott in a spot, it would be. I'm gonna put him at average. I think he needs to show a little more. If he has a good season, he'll be here, and maybe soon, maybe here. But for now, I'm gonna put him in the average spot. He has the targets this year. He got CeeDee Lamb. He got Mari Cooper. He got Zeke on the running game. He got a decent offensive line, even if some retired. And it's one of those players that I feel like just need to show that he deserves that big contract he's wanting, because he wants more than Dallas is giving him. So he got to prove it this year on the franchise tag that he can do that. He could be that quarterback. So Danny Dimes. I'm going to put him at average. We need to see more of him. We need to see a full season of him. Yeah, I'd say he's right here from the games we saw him in. But for now, we need to see a full season of him. I'm going to put him there for now at least. I might come back to this tier list and do it at the end of the year if you guys want to see that. If we even have a year. But pretty much, I want to see what he got, and he looked pretty good. Like, that Buccaneers game was amazing, seeing him come in that game and win in overtime. That was a great game. This guy, a backup, that's all I can say about him. I'm not going to talk much about the backups. I'm going to go more to the starters. Derek Carr. You know what? I might get hate for this, but I'm going to put him in the proving stars. Obviously, he is on the older side, so you can't be like, okay, how is he improving, But Derek Carr is, I feel like, one of the more underrated quarterbacks in the league. He doesn't get much respect as he, compared to these other quarterbacks. But obviously Baker Mayfield's in a different situation than Derek Carr is. But Derek Carr, he has a lot more weapons. I can see him becoming something this year and maybe a Raiders playoff team this year. I don't know why, but in my head I'm like, wow, okay, they're moving to Vegas, new start, picking up some new people. Ruggs is their add to that receiving core. I just like this Raiders team, bro. I think they can be a contender. I don't think they can be like top contender. I think they could be maybe like a wild card and then an exit maybe, but I think they will improve this year is pretty much what I'm saying. I'll put improving star. I want to put him here. I'm going off this year. If I'm going off just like every year, he's going here. But if I'm going off this year, I'm going to put him in improving star. You know, actually, I'll put him here. He deserves to be there. The man's a stud. You know, I like scramble quarterbacks, and he's one of my favorite to watch. Um, Watching that one play, I think it was against the Bills in the playoffs. I think it was the Bills in the playoffs where he got smacked by two defenders and he still got out of it. I think that's just crazy. I don't know much quarterbacks that can do that. You know, besides him, obviously probably Lamar and Michael Vick, but you know what I mean. You know, those kind of quarterbacks. But hey, you know, I think he's gonna have a down year without his boy Hawkins, but you know, I think it's not gonna have a too terrible of a year. I think he's gonna be one of those teams that like miss out on the playoffs barely. And comment down below because I actually thought about doing this, but I did it. I did it, you know, on paper, and I did it by myself. But I'm thinking about doing a video per team and predicting each team's record. Tell me down below if you want to see that. I might just do that. I don't know. Tell me how you feel about that and see if you want me to predict your team's record. I might end up predicting everyone's, but yeah. NFL wise, I'm not gonna do NBA because I feel like that takes a long time to do. Um, Drew Brees, I think this is a no-brainer. Obviously, elite. Now you can say, okay, you don't put Aaron and Brees in the same car. No, because I would say Brees at his old age is playing better than Aaron Rodgers. You know, as a Packer fan, I'll say that. You know, I'm not saying it for all Packer fans because all Packer fans have their own opinion. But I think Brees right now is playing better than Aaron Rodgers. For the purposes, their offense is way better than their defense. So it's like the same thing with like the Aaron back in the day, like 2015 time, where the offense was the main purpose, and they were just going to the NFC Championship and losing and losing and losing because they all had their offense. I'm not saying Brees and his team are like that. They're really getting fucked up by the refs, but you know I can see them making that next step because their defense, I would say, was better than that 2015 Packers defense. You know, so I could see them even stepping up. I say if they improve that defense a lot more, this team is more scary to watch. Obviously, Brees don't have much years left in the tank, but I think he has enough. I think he signed a 2-year deal. I think it was, or was it a 1-year deal? I can't remember. I know it wasn't no 3-year deal. So in the next 2 years, if not, hopefully this man can get another ring. I want to see it from him. You know, it's sad to see him walk off with one ring. Same thing with Aaron. I don't want him to walk off with one ring. You know, I think he deserves to for all the hard work he did as a quarterback in this league and for the franchise. Um, yeah, I just think you know he signed with the Jets. I know he just signed not too long ago. Um, but yeah, I think it's just gonna be a decent backup there. Haskins, I think he's servable. I don't think he's backup material. I don't think he's average. I think he's servable, maybe for the purpose of not the greatest rookie year, but hopefully can improve. You know, sometimes you don't always have the greatest rookie year. Come in your second year and become better because you have that knowledge. So I want to see all these quarterbacks do good. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I want this quarterback to be shitty for the rest of his career. I want to see every quarterback on this list become a better self than they used to be. You know, so um, I'm gonna put this man right here because you know they said he had the best mustache in the league. But you might need to step back, my man Minshew, because Aaron got the best mustache in the league, my man. You know, but I think he can become a good star in this league. He's a hidden star for that Jacksonville team. I think he can do something nice. And don't forget, he led uh, all quarterbacks besides Lamar Jackson. He was second in the league of rushing yards. So he's actually a really scary guy to watch out to. So on the running game and the passing game, I should say. I think he's more risky. I think he's he's a backup. I'm not gonna bother talking about much backups. Uh, I'm trying to think who half these people are. Oh, that's Easton. Easton, I think that's Easton. Sorry if I get it wrong. Yeah, it's Easton. He's just gonna be a backup, simple backup. Hurts. I'm gonna put him in the backup spot, but I actually might even put him here. I'm gonna put him here, Super Bowl, because I think he's gonna end up replacing Wentz maybe halfway through the season, kind of like what um, Daniel over here did. Yeah, he's gonna be a simple backup. He ain't gonna start this season with Breeze or anything. Jared Goff, I'm gonna put him at the average spot just for the purposes. I feel like it's gonna be another one of those average years. I think that 1 year really did him, and I don't know if he'll go ever back to that form. I'm not sure, but hopefully he does. I do believe in him. I'm gonna say probably the starting quarterback for right now. Obviously, when this video's out, is Stickman. I think they call him. But he's servable. I don't think he's going to be anything crazy. I can maybe see him being an average. Probably nothing higher, but maybe he can prove it for the Patriots, Jimmy G. Is he going to have a better year than last year? I don't think he is. I don't know why, but I don't think he will. I think this could be a chance, or this could be a down year. Maybe like one of those Super Bowl things, like a lot of teams that go to the Super Bowl have a down year pretty much the next year. Maybe not, not always. But hey, I just think he's gonna have one of those years, in my opinion. Joe, I'm gonna put him here. I think he's gonna be rookie of the year. I'm calling it. I'm gonna say rookie of the year. I'm gonna say he is. It hurts me to say that because I have another person I feel like is gonna be right behind him, a sneaky rookie of the year that probably will show it. But I think he's gonna be rookie of the year. I think, the Bengals aren't gonna be a good team this year. I'm not saying they're gonna make playoffs, but I think they're gonna have a better year than last year, and he's gonna win rookie of the year in my opinion. Jordan Love, he's gonna be straight backup. I've heard rumors where he's gonna be a starter. I heard rumors that he's fine. Those rumors should end because Aaron is going to be the starter. Jordan Love is going to sit behind him for probably the next 3 years, I'd say max, because they have to pay him after that third year. The max contract, and then obviously with a deal then. But we'll know at that point. But we're going to get I'm going to watch a lot of more preseason games. I'm going to watch more preseason games on camera here, and react to them and, get to know about a lot more other teams. Comment below if you do want to see kind of like stuff like that. If you don't, then I'm gonna watch them pretty much by myself there. But yeah, I think Jordan Love. I think he has a chance to being up here, maybe even up here. I'm not saying that because I'm a Packer fan. I have full belief in a lot of these other rookies too that are backups, same as Jordan Love, that could become stars. But sitting behind Aaron isn't the worst person to sit behind, I think he can become something, hopefully. Maybe the next greatest number 10 for us. I'm kidding. No, that he's a star. How can you not? How can you not say it? I don't know. The Bills, I feel like, are going to be a scary. I could see them even go to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. This team is just too good. Bringing in Diggs. Yeah, he's more of a, give me ball, like more of a little kid wanting his, everything, But I think Diggs be a great addition to this team and make them a better team than they already were. But I can see big things from Buffalo this season. Josh Rosen, he's just been dog shit, in my opinion. Farthest I see him is like right here. Only if he can go up from a different team. I don't know. Justin Herbert, I can see him there too. Not as a Duck fan, because if you guys don't know already, I am a Duck fan, or Oregon Duck fan. And I've watched a lot of Justin Herbert. And I've said this, and I'm not going to go back to it. I probably never said it on camera, but I'm going to say it. I think this is I'm saying I see a lot of Aaron in Justin Herbert. I see a lot of Aaron in Justin Herbert. I watch a lot of Aaron, obviously because I'm a Packer fan. I watch a lot. I even got his jersey in the back. I have probably another one over there if you see it. I like to wear. But I watch a lot of Aaron. I watch a lot of Justin Herbert. And I feel like they have a lot of the same play style. And, a lot of people might not be saying that. They have, he's like this. He's like this kind of player. He's like this kind of player. In my opinion, I think he's like Aaron. there's obviously some things he has to learn, before, he could be somebody like Aaron. But I think, he's a sneaky quarterback. He's one of those quarterbacks that went into the draft and turn out to be something, like, oh, wait a minute, who knows what that guy's going to be. But I think he's going to be a good player. I don't see Kirk Cousins being better. I don't know about that Vikings team. It's kind of It's kind of threw up through the roof for me right now. Obviously, they brought in some young talent, but at the receiver. But I don't know. I don't see much. I can see him maybe become something in Washington. I kind of like seeing him there. Bringing him there, kind of fight with this man over here. It's gonna be interesting. I don't know what number he's gonna wear because Haskins wears number 7, but I don't know. I don't know. Whoop. I'm gonna put him here. I'm gonna put him here because I think he's gonna have a next best year with Hawkins at the receiver. I think he's gonna be a lot. Real quick, just to get this video go past by, I'm gonna just throw a lot of the backups that deserve to be in the backup spot here. Just to get rid of a lot of these guys here that we don't have to worry about talking about. Because, anybody else here that I feel like, Taysom Hill, I don't even put him there. I don't even think he is really of a backup. I could put him there. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, pretty much. Lamar Jackson, obviously, elite. I don't think I have to say much about him. You guys already know the story behind Aaron, MVP, obviously didn't do that good this year in the playoff wise, but hopefully he can do better next year. Matt Ryan, I'm going to say, is kind of average. Falcons haven't been good since that Super Bowl year. Same with, Matt Stafford, he's just never really got anywhere. They got to the playoffs, lost, and then, that's as far as they got. I think he's suitable. I think I'd put him at average, but I don't know if I even want to put him there. Because, he's been kind of struggling. Obviously, bringing Nick Foles to just trying to give him, some stuff there. But I don't know. I'm going to put Patrick Mahomes obviously up there. Phillip Rivers I'm going to put there. Obviously, I don't think I really had to talk much about these lot bigger players. Because, obviously, you guys already know the story. I'm not going to make this video, longer than it's supposed to be. But I think, obviously, I think Patrick Mahomes is going to have another good year. Phillip Rivers, I think, if he doesn't turn out to be good this year, then, he's out. Russell. I'm going to put him here with Aaron. I don't think Russell's over Aaron Rodgers. A lot of people do think he is, but, not saying he shouldn't be, because I could see him be over Aaron, But I don't know. I think Fitzpatrick is a cerebral quarterback. I don't think he's not much of a starting quarterback, but Tannehill, I would say, is right there. He's more of he fits that more running game type, not really the most passing game like he had in Miami. But I think he can improve as a passer in general, that he already is. But yeah, really good year for him. I would say I'm going to say he's going to have an average year. I don't really think much. Same with, I think a lot of people thought, oh, he's going to show what he did with the Vikings. He's going to be as good as there. Look what he did with the Saints. Yeah, with all those targets, I feel like a lot of quarterbacks would do good. Not to, bring them down, but, having those targets, if you give Aaron those targets, he's going to have probably a better year than, he probably would. I don't know. We'll just see. Tom Brady. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him here for the purposes. I think he's going to be in the same situation as Aaron in. I'm not saying they're going to base it off the running game and off the defense, but I don't think that he's going to be as good as these other quarterbacks that are sitting there in the elite level this year. I'm talking about this year, not of all time. And another person I could see is I forgot about him. It's going to be between, I feel like, Herbert, Tua and Joe. I think it's between those three, whoever wins Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. I know I'm like basing it off quarterbacks, but it's a hard award to not give to a quarterback than to like a different position. I don't know. I just feel like that's it. This is my list here. If you want to know what it looks like, there's my list. You kind of can't really see the bus, area, but like it matters. It's bust. Who cares? But if you guys think you have a different list, you can send me them on Twitter. I will have the Twitter link down there. You can send them to me and tell me what your list is. But yeah, this is my list of how I think these quarterbacks will do this season. Um, anything, if you guys have anything that you want me to do, like watch or tier or anything like that, or predict a team, tell me that down below. I'm always open to ideas and stuff like that to make this channel better, and you guys would like it even more. And I do want to also tell you down below, give me some maybe things that can make me a better YouTuber in general when it comes to reacting and stuff like that. Because I'm always like that on my main channel. I want to be the same on my second channel. I want to know, like, in your opinion, you do a lot of this, try to do better at this, or something like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.